Podcast.
Oh, that's beautiful.
Bouncing on that thing.
Bouncing on that thing. Bouncing, 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 sucking that dick. Huh?
All I want to do is talk to you and do bits and like just catch up, but I'm trying to not talk to you until we start. What?
It's going?
Oh, it is? Wait a sec. The podcast is already going? I wasn't even running.
Usually there's a silence before a start.
Well, for once, you weren't both talking.
Wait, for once? Wait. Sorry, wait a
I'm
sec.
tired. I have nothing today, man. It's been a long day. Yeah.
All
there
right.
you go.
Okay, that's fine. You know what? Everybody gets a freebie. Everybody gets a freebie and does a bad podcast every now, or not a bad podcast, but a bad saying, a bad sentence.
A bad attitude, more like it.
Yeah, Randy, you do have a pretty bad freaking attitude right now. Okay, so we're going to need to have you check that. Just kidding. Randy has the best attitude out of anyone I've ever met in my entire life. I'm so grateful to him. I wish he was my daddy.
Like your dad?
No, like my dad. I would think he would be a trustworthy dad to have. Okay, Brett.
I'm a fantastic dad.
Thank
you.
I know you are, Randy. I think you'd be a wonderful dad to have. I would love to have you as my dad. You seem like a guy that I could come and talk to if I got herpes. Like if I was, you know what I'm saying? When I was like, when I was younger and I'm like, oh my God, I have a fucking STI or they call them STDs back then.
Back in the day.
Oh, I got a fucking STD. I got to tell my fucking dad. I don't know why you have to tell your dad.
We've had that conversation before. It's all good.
Who? You and your kids?
No, you and me.
I was like, oh God, what did I do?
And then your dad says, that's okay, I got it too.
Yeah.
Who doesn't?
He's live editing, man. Look at him.
That's what
the
people
way to do it, man. It's the way to fucking do it.
That's the way of the future, Libbie. You better
Cutting
catch
edge.
up, man. There's a lot of stuff happening in this world that you may not know about.
Well, I know about it.
Well,
You can't live edit yourself.
What do you mean? Oh, like you couldn't be doing the pod and live editing?
I guess I could, but I'd just be sitting here going.
Earlier today, Sophia and we hung out this morning because this is like pretty much the only day we're going to be able to hang before I leave for tour. And we've barely hung out since I've been home in December. But so this morning we go thrifting, whatever, and we just started laughing so hard about something funny that reminded me of Slop City. And I was like, oh my God, Sophia, have you seen that clip of Libbie where she's pretending to be the choir singer? And we watched it today and we're screaming, laughing at you going,
Those were some good episodes in Maggie's kitchen.
Oh, man, that was fun. We were bouncing on that thing.
We were.
I've been saying bouncing on that thing at work when it does not apply.
Oh, you just say it whenever.
You
got to say it whenever it happens.
I was like stirring chili at work and I like looked over at this dude I work with and I was like, yeah, I'm bouncing on that thing, dude. And he was like, what the fuck? He was dying.
You should have said I'm stirring on that thing.
I'd be like, this chili bouncing on that thing on the whisk. Yeah. Wow. That was really cool.
Churning butter. Yeah. Churning that daddy's butter.
Oh, yes. Churning my daddy's butter. Oh, my goodness. I'm churning my freaking father's butter. Oh, my goodness. I can't believe I'm churning my father's butter.
Shut the fuck up. You're not turning my butter.
You are not. Do not get it twisted, everybody. She is not churning my butter.
Is Svetlana and Frank, what's his name?
Franklin, Igor, Kevin.
coming on the cruise?
They are not. I have not even asked them about that. I don't think Igor and Svetlana could even begin to comprehend the cruise.
I think it would.
I think it would screw them up royally. What do you think? You weren't there at my birthday party, but like someone asked my dad if he wanted to smoke weed or something, and he was like, "Oh no, it's fine." Like he was scared. He backed up quicker than I've ever seen him back up.
Did he back up on that
He was
thing?
I was just about to say it. He was backing up on that thing, baby.
Is that a fake Stanley?
It is a fake Stanley. And I got this for Rafe for Christmas just because, like, I was like, he's on the air every day. It would be a nice thing for him to be, you know, on his little radio program doing his little show. And maybe he could show a token of appreciation to our favorite our sports team.
Right.
So that was kind of my move with this. I said, you know, if he's going to be talking about Highway 40 every day,
Right.
he needs to be representing Highway 72.
Well, how's he going to use it if you're using it?
Well, I mean, I've told the man 6 times, can you please take this with you to work? I get into his vehicle, the coffee cup sitting on the ground, along with all the other things. I said, hey, can you please take this into your job? It's going to make your life easier. And the guy just keeps leaving the stuff. So guess what that means? That means it's my stuff now.
That's the last time you'll ever buy him a Christmas present.
Bro, he got so mad the other day, Rafe did, because we were on our way to something and he was like, Tina, remind me on our way home that I need to get heartburn medication, Q-tips, and there was something else, whatever. So we go do our thing, watch the Chiefs game. Actually, that's what we were doing. We watched the Chiefs game. We win. We advance to the Super Bowl. Great day.
Unreal.
Great day. And all up until yesterday. We'll get to this in a minute. But so it was a great day. And then we're leaving and the little event. And Rafe's like, okay, we need to go by CVS. And he's like, what did we need to get? And the way he said it, like he was already
Testing you?
He was already fucking with me. He's like, what did we need to get? And I was like, dude, I don't know. I was like, yeah, Q-tips and I don't know. The rest is your stuff. And he was like, oh, it's my stuff.
What was it? Q-tips?
Q-tips, heartburn medication, and then there was something else that was like for the good of the home.
For the good of the whole family.
Yeah, for the good of, you know, for the head of, not for the head of the household, but for the household.
Right.
You know? And he, oh God, he about lost it.
Did he go ballistic?
Oh, he lost it. He was so mad. He was
Why?
like, I mean, he was joking, but he was mad. He was like, you can't use those Q-tips. Those are my Q-tips. And I was just like, dude, shut up.
Now, was he testing you when he goes, what do we need?
Yeah. And that's what he looks at me. He goes, I'm just saying. He goes, I knew that you would forget. It's just funny. That's all.
Why did he set you up?
And he was laughing his ass off. And like, I mean, I was laughing too, but I was still like, I don't know. It's your fucking stuff. I don't need to worry about your fucking stuff, you know?
God. I thought you guys were going to get married and this kind of thing keeps up.
Oh, for sure.
You
Oh.
are KC Chiefs out.
I know. I am. I mean, is it annoying? Yeah, probably. Do I need to move these headphones? You get a good look at the shirt.
It's not annoying. You're just a big fan.
Bouncing on that thing, baby. Hold on. Ooh, what? I'm going to be bouncing on that thing.
The way Randy's sitting there going, head straighter than that thing.
Randy
God damn.
Do it again. Do it again.
Just so straight.
And I'm not wearing a bra. I'm sure you guys can tell. That's another thing, dude. Rafe is convinced that if you don't wear a bra, that your tits are going to sag.
Huh?
This is a real thing that men believe in America.
Well, they
all
used to
over
tell
the
us
world,
that.
globally.
They used to tell us that back in the day. That's
I
an
mean-
old-timey thing.
And all he says when I say, I'm like, that is not true. That is like Mythbusters, mythed out. I want to make sure that everyone can see my shirt during this because I think the shirt's really important. And I think it's good juju. We're going to win the Super Bowl.
Yeah, because it's all conspiracy.
Oh God, I saw that. I'm like the right wing. Let's just look at the headline. And this isn't political, so everyone can just go ahead and shut the fuck up. I saw a headline before I got here. It was like right-wing media obsessed with like the idea or something that it's like fixed. Like Taylor Swift is a robot.
It's all just to endorse JB.
Oh, that's what it was. To enjoy. Okay, hold on. And listen, we'll go to a very whatever. I don't know what we're going to go to. It doesn't fucking matter. It's all a joke. Let's just see what they got. Sorry, I am so bad at doing right-wing media figures target Taylor Swift with absurd conspiracy theory ahead of the Super Bowl. Which, let's just give a second right here and give it up for Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce right here. I mean, wow. Round of applause. I mean, just fun stuff. What do you think about it?
They're just having a great time.
I haven't seen you in a few weeks. What kind of Taylor Swift music have you been listening to? What have you been, I mean, how did you feel about this?
I thought it was really, really cute.
Ooh.
When she said, I love you.
I know. She said that I love you. I mean, my TikTok, or not even, I don't even get on TikTok. I don't even know how to use TikTok. I am.
Huh? It's the same as Instagram.
No, it's not. It's scary. It's weird. It's not the same. But I'm scared of TikTok. So I was on my Instagram Reels.
Reliable sources.
Misinformation. Conspiracy theories. Propaganda. It's like, wait, what? Are you telling us
you're gonna? I thought they said it was reliable.
Are you gonna tell us? Are you telling us you're providing all of those services?
That's not reliable then.
What's happening? Okay. But yeah, all of the footage that's showing up in my feed, it's just, I love it. I love it. It's great. Love to see a queen happy. And Rafe and I have always said, Travis Kelce, way back when I'm like, I don't know, man. He's just kind of got those vibes of like, Mr. Fuck your girl, Mr. Steal your girl,
well, he did. He stole the world's girl. He did it. He stole the whole world's girl. In one fell swoop.
Oh, that's the most beautiful way that you could say that. He did. He stole the world's girl. That's why we're all obsessed with it.
We love her.
Oh.
Does she have lipstick on her teeth there?
Who knows? I hope so. I hope she does. Makes her seem, human, like everyone's making her out not to be.
If she's so human, how come you wouldn't glance back at her at the Chiefs game?
Because I couldn't. I felt weird. It just felt weird to me, like I was looking at what are you looking at? I feel like you're looking at something behind me. Oh, were you looking at me?
I was looking at you.
Oh, okay.
My eyes doing something weird?
Yeah, I mean, like borderline. It was like a little.
I'm fucking tired, dude.
No, that makes sense.
I'm just wondering why you didn't do one of these.
I did do a little at first, and then the little girl in front of me, and looking back at all the people who had their heads turned.
But you might have been the one that she saw and said, "Hey, you come up here with me. Come on, you."
Yes, I want to be best friends.
You, and then you're like,
come on. You're going to come to my house in Rhode Island.
You go,
you're coming.
Me? And she goes, no, one behind you. Behind you.
Behind you.
Oh, back here?
No, we're... Okay. Okay, I don't understand why she's not getting it. Like, it's the girl behind you.
Her? Or me?
No.
Her or me?
And the referee's like, not the referee. I mean, the referee bartender. You know how there's a guy that They're dressed in the little referee
Why
out.
are they?
Yes. I think they don't really do that as much anymore, and it's more of kind of a like cool security outfit. Yeah, like this. I have footage of a security guard at the Kansas City Chiefs game this year because he was just a cool dude.
Flexing?
Not flexing, but doing some really cool stuff. You know, just looking around.
Did he have a little ear thing in?
Oh, God, he had jokes with all of his buddies because it's like, you know, everyone's been in the section for a while.
He doesn't need to be making jokes. He needs to be eyes on whatever's going on.
Well, I mean, I will say he did have the eyes on the crowd. He was alert. He was making the jokes to let the people know, hey, I'm one of you, but you try to fucking mess with me.
Guess what? Ejected from the park.
Oh, yeah, you're getting ejected. And we
Done
don't
for the day.
We don't just mean you're getting a little handcuff, a little walkie down the long ramp at Arrowhead, the little loop-de-loo, and then the long, no. Ejected. We are going to put you on a big rubber band, and we're going to blast you out of the stadium.
Blast you into outer space.
And you're going to be gone.
Oh, God. I on Steph's podcast.
Oh, yeah, dude, give it up for Libbie. Libbie did Steph Tolev's podcast.
She asked me what I thought would be a really funny way to die.
Okay.
And I said in a space shuttle, which at the time seemed so funny. But then my feed kept filling up with airplane and astronaut disasters, my Instagram feed. I was like, maybe this wasn't such a good idea.
This has been going on for like a few days now. There's a lot
since I did it. Since I said it. Since
you said out loud, I think a funny way to die would be in a space shuttle or airplane.
I said space shuttle.
Okay, so you said,
but because I wanted to be clear that I didn't think it was funny when the Challenger blew up when I was a kid, because it wasn't funny, and it's not funny now, and it'll never be funny. But I thought it would be funny if I trained to be an astronaut for months and months and months, and then I'm like live streaming, waving out, and then I just explode.
Yeah.
So I wrote her a little message and said, hey, why don't you cut that part out? She goes, but it's really funny. And I'm like, okay. And I sort of just said, cut it out. And she's like, it's funny. And now it's going to be in there. And I'm scared.
Okay, well, sorry. I'm looking around because last week when you were out, and so the episode that came out today of our podcast, Slop City Podcast, we were talking about the Challenger, and I believe that I also said it's kind of funny how they all died. So I said I was singing. It was a joke.
So was group mine.
I said something fucking dumb about the Challenger. We need to go get the footage. What I need to do.
Did you cut it out?
No, we didn't. Did we, Randy? No, he didn't.
Should you have?
I don't think we should have. Randy, will you look it up?
First of all, it's not.
Thank you.
It's not too soon because it's been 40 years.
That's what I said.
But people get weird because it was a teacher in there and, all that kind of stuff. People get fucking weird about it.
For sure.
And I made sure to say that I didn't think that was funny. I just thought it would be funny if I was in there. First of all, training to be an astronaut, and then that's how I end up. God, that's wild that you said that.
I can't.
What day did you guys record
Randy,
that?
is that why you were laughing while she was talking about this? Because you remembered about last week when I said the Challenger thing? Or were you just laughing because you're a piece of shit?
I was giggling my ass off, A, because I'm a piece of shit, and B, because I didn't think Libbie had known about the Challenger blast from last week, and it just made me laugh.
Well, and someone commented on today's episode and said something like, dude, Tina's song about the Challenger had me dying. And I had a moment where I was like this. This is what I did today. I hung out with my best friend, thrifted, went and got my hair done by the one and only Christina Cheeseman, hair person extraordinaire.
Mm-hmm.
And then I went to do more thrifting with Sofia, and we were like hanging out or whatever. So I read that comment while I was waiting for them to finish doing something in the car. So I read that comment, and I was kind of like...
Oh, the vape was definitely involved.
Like I was kind of like, yeah, for sure. That was so funny. What the fuck did I say? I can't remember exactly what
Fuck.
And it's not.
I'm scared about me.
Well, guess what? This couldn't be better because two podcast hosts separately
Have group mine separately.
I mean, that's insane. And I mean, I said something very kind of insensitive. Rafe literally goes, "Oh man." Like, I got Rafe to groan at something I said.
Doesn't he have a story about it?
Yeah,
like
the guy, because they were at school when it happened.
And they brought
it
the
was
TV
like,
in the cafeteria, right?
Everybody was like, yeah, challenger. And teachers were all like, teachers rock. Teacher. You know, it was like a glow. Okay.
God, that looks so good. Are we going to get a copyright strike for having our own video on there?
I think it's about where it is ish.
Look at it. Behind you, so cute.
I know. I love that they're behind me. It's actually really great. Also, shout out to my Hispanic gals at work, Yasmin, Veronica, and Isabella, for getting this T-shirt for me for my birthday. Not this past year, but the year before.
Wow.
Yep. So shout out to my Latina girls.
Latina friends. You could call them amigas.
Jesus Christ, bro. God, the laugh after is so perfect.
First of all, 249 episodes.
Randy said that right before we were getting ready to record last week with me and Rafe Williams. He goes, "We're about to do episode 249."
So
that's another group mind.
That's
just
250
happened.
right now?
Right now.
Right now it's 250?
Right now, in this moment, what's happening today, January 30th.
This will be out in February.
It's 250. Yep. Oh, and it's going to be out before the Chiefs win the Super Bowl. So, you know, people are going to watch this and they're going to be like, "Whoa, it's so cool, that podcast host."
Not only made fun of the challenger, but predicted the...
For sure. And did you see recently someone was commenting I'm so sick of Tina on this podcast. I don't get why it's not Rafe every week or something. And I was like, yeah, we talked about that last week too. So fun.
What I saw a comment this week that said something like, "I don't get why people don't realize Tina and Libbie are the co-hosts."
Yes. that
Who said that?
I don't remember, but we were just laughing at that comment. And then Rafe and I somehow got to something like, one of us has to die. Like
Who
today.
would say that?
I mean, mean people. It's fine. Whatever.
Wow.
People
are wild, man.
Yeah, they are. I've gotten more vivid each year, and I add another person each year. Challenger. So, you know.
I don't know if that math checks out. But
no, but it's close. Yeah, it's close.
I don't think it's even close.
No, I think it is very close.
I love these two
how many
right
people
here.
actually died
on the Challenger?
I can't. Yeah.
7?
7.
I believe 7 to 9, perhaps.
No,
You could look that up.
A teacher.
There was a teacher.
Yeah.
A preacher.
A preacher. A scientist.
3
NASA.
wooden crosses on the right side of the spaceway.
Spaceway.
Stop.
Oh, God. Yeah, I don't fuck with memory foam.
The way he was looking into that
3
cup so
wooden
slowly.
crosses on the right side of the highway.
Like there was something
Right?
in there.
But you said highway, I said spaceway, and we immediately gave up on the bit.
Well, I just abandoned ship.
You did.
I'm sorry. I didn't trust you, babe.
It's all right.
Call them babes. No.
See, how many people did die?
Hold on.
Tragedies that everyone remembers.
Oh,
That's
foot's
right.
shaking all over the
That's
place.
right.
One fatal bump, and I'm out.
I don't care if it was made by NASA.
Nope. I
All right.
certainly don't.
I don't care that it was made by NASA. You know what else was made by NASA? The Challenger.
Yeah, and look what happened there.
It exploded.
78 lives or however many were lost.
Way
Unaffected.
less than 78. Way fewer than 78.
6.
You've
Right.
really trumped up the numbers of deaths caused by the Challenger explosion.
It gets more tragic.
Maureen,
isn't it?
you're always exaggerating the amount of deaths, and they're real catastrophes. You don't have to round up. You don't have to keep doing that.
Pearl, I'm not trying to do it.
Well, you do a disservice. You do a disservice to Elderly Carner podcast when you trump up numbers on national tragedies that everyone remembers very vividly.
Well, I'm just saying the deaths have gotten more vivid each year, and I add another person each year, I think. So
I don't know if that math checks out.
no,
All right.
but it's close. Yeah, it's close.
I don't think it's.
That was it.
Holy
But I
fuck.
mean, yeah, it was
That's wild.
just group mind, bro. Recording this pod. I wonder what day and what time we recorded this podcast. I remember we recorded our podcast on Friday, the 26th at about, I don't know, like 6 p.m. or something.
And I was with Steph on the 22nd, I think, on Monday.
Wow. Those days have
No communication between the twos.
no communication. Okay? You guys are saying that I'm not a Long Island medium, that I don't have it in me. You're wrong, okay? Because I got it.
You do.
I got it. I mean, I just do. Oh, Lord. That's fucking crazy. That's fucking crazy, bro.
When I was in the podcast studio, well, outside sitting on the couch waiting for Chelsea, I heard a voice, an Australian man. You know who it was?
Who?
Jim Jeffries.
What?
And Matt Walsh.
Just like hanging out outside?
They do a podcast in that studio after Steph.
Oh. Were they talking to Chelsea?
No,
Oh.
they were just talking to themselves.
Whoa.
And he walked by Chelsea and goes, "Good eye, mate," or something like that. And she thought he was doing a bit, and she was going to go, "Good eye, mate."
Oh, God. Oh, God.
But she didn't, because I told her afterwards, I go, "That was Jim Jeffries."
Thank God, dude. Because I wonder what he would have done if she did that. He probably would have chuckled and then walked into his thing and then
Fuck you.
talked about it on his podcast.
The podcast was fun, but I walked in there and saw the chairs, and I was like,
Ah.
it was the highest office chairs. She had to go out and get a stepping stool so I could get on the office chair. Remember those chairs at where Ray Hartman was on the radio?
Yes.
Those, but even higher.
Ew.
They
Nothing.
were so high.
Nothing worse. I have actually been like obsessed with the idea of getting myself a comfy office chair for home, but it's like pointless for me to do because we leave in 4 days for tour and then we're going to be gone 2 months. So why don't I save my money?
Save your money.
Save my money, put it into a savings account that I've got with my bank.
Boatman's.
I'm not going to say the name of it or the account number or the routing number, okay? They got me 4 times already, and I'm not going to get got again. But I swear to God, if another woman named Sharon calls me from my bank and is lying, I'm going to call the police. And I don't know what I'm going to do. Okay.
God, that looks so good.
What looks good?
Just the quality of that.
I know.
Randy did us up, man.
Randy did us up. We bouncing on that thing up in this studio. Bouncing on that thing. That's the name of this episode. Bouncing on that thing.
You wanna hear
Have I
about-
said that already?
Do you want to hear about other celebrities I saw?
Yeah, please go on. You this is your show. This is your podcast. I'm a guest. Just kidding.
Wait, what?
No, sorry.
Let's get rid of that Tina.
That Tina. But no, go ahead. Yeah,
So,
hit me.
Ari gave us free tickets to the Theo Von show at the Comedy Store.
Oh wow, he didn't price gouge you. That's
Nope.
great. He gave them to you for free.
Yep. And
Good.
we were sitting over here in the section where apparently they just sit people that get these comps.
Okay, I've
And
never.
guess who comes walking in?
Who? Dave
Cat-
Chappelle.
Kat Von D.
Oh my God. No.
Looking hotter than that thing.
No fucking way.
Hotter than that thing.
Oh my God. Oh God, I love Kat Von D. I was obsessed with her
beautiful.
way back. Everything about her. Oh.
And she shook my hand.
Why? Just
Well, because
did you introduce?
Ari had taken us backstage.
Okay.
After they went backstage, and then Ari came and got us, and they were on their way out. And I was like, "Hi, I'm Kat."
That's how she talked.
Yeah, real quiet. But she was with the most goth guy you've ever seen, right? I mean, gothed out. Had like black makeup that was just streams of tears, all these metal things. And then when he goes out, Ari goes, "Hey, see you later, Kevin." And I was like, not expecting you guys' name to be Kevin at all.
Oh my God. That is so funny.
Kat Von D.
Because that's insane, first off. But I'm also not surprised that she's with a very like generic goth guy.
And
But
I don't
it's
know who it
also
was.
like,
They were just hanging
How
out.
do you have the time to do all that makeup?
It was elaborate.
That is my biggest thing. And especially when you see an elaborate.
I gotta find him.
Yeah.
Give me that thing. I think I saw him on.
Oh, yeah. You finna be
Instagram.
bouncing on that thing up on this typewriter. I called it a typewriter.
It essentially is a typewriter.
Bouncing on that thing. Oh, yeah. Kansas City TDs. Oh, what's up? Yay.
Randy pretty much got hard. That says Cat right there.
J
As soon as I said Kat Von D.
R U. I love Kat Von D. I mean,
just so beautiful.
God. Yes, I was obsessed. I loved watching her like tattoo people. I loved watching her like do her thing and be Miss Boss Lady. Like I was obsessed with her reality show.
And she was just sitting there watching comedy.
Oh my God, she is fucking gorgeous.
Let me see if I can find
Oh, the cheekbones. You know who she kind of looks like, Libbie?
who.
Kristen Ringhausen.
Yeah.
They have similar like eyes and kind of, those features.
See if I can find
That's a
this
fellow
guy.
comedian we know here in St. Louis, Missouri. Guys, you wouldn't know who that is unless you're on the in. Okay?
See if I can find the most goth guy you've ever seen in your life.
Kevin.
Named Kevin.
Love it. You know what? I think there's a goth guy named Kevin that was a goth guy named Kevin in Yellow Jackets.
Really?
Yeah, now that I'm thinking about it. Still haven't finished that show. I'm getting there, though. True Detective did start that, and hoo-wee.
True Detective?
Yeah, they got a new season with Jodie Foster in it. Ever heard of her?
Really? Is it good? He's in there.
Libbie, it's incredible.
He was on the thumbnail. He's right here. His makeup was even more teary. Same, that's him.
Okay, and listen, I am not trying to roast anybody for what makes them happy. I don't care. My biggest question is the time. How are you daily making a conscious decision to invest that much time into this? I can't.
I don't know, but look at how fucking cool he is, dude.
Yeah, for sure.
You wouldn't think that his name's Kevin.
I wouldn't think his name's Kevin. I'd let Kevin fondle me.
Let's see if I can find
I
his
would.
IG.
And listen, Kat Von D, if you hear that, I want you to know that was kind of just a little joke. I don't want your boyfriend to fondle me. And I think he's hot. I think you're hot. What I'm confused about is just I mean, good
I mean, this
God.
is more. It was even more tearful than that.
Okay, can you click on that tearful photo?
It was even. There was more streams of tears.
There was more streams of tears than that.
Okay, that is.
What do you honestly think about that, Libbie?
I think that's actually Johnny Depp.
That's fine. Could be.
What a cool guy.
Could be.
And she comments black hearts. How fucking cool.
Yeah. I've been kind of changing up the color of hearts I've been commenting lately, and it's kind of given me an identity crisis.
Really?
Yeah, I've been doing purple for a little bit. Excuse me. I hate when people talk when they need to clear their throat.
I know you do.
I hate it more than anything in the world. And I know that you're listening to my voice world and thinking, hey, how can a gal like that have any complaints about anybody with anything in their voice? Well, you heard it here. When you got that guttural, you know what I'm talking about? The little.
I constantly have that.
Oh.
Okay, followed by Marilyn Manson. Okay, it doesn't say Kevin here, but so
Okay,
I
okay,
feel like maybe
Lou
I
Allen.
I feel like maybe I shouldn't have said Kevin, because I'm certain it was Kevin, because it go by Kevin, and then me and Chelsea go, I wasn't expecting his name to be Kevin.
No, of course not. But I mean, I'm sure people know that. It's not like you're going to get assassinated for saying that his name was Kevin. I'm sure people here, happy birthday, Kev. There you go. Boom. Crisis averted.
Okay.
Boom,
What a
shakalaka.
cool guy. I want to follow this guy because he just looks cool.
Oh, yeah? Get on your phone right now and follow him.
I'm going to follow him. I want to send a message and say, cool guy alert.
Are you going to put a police siren?
Yeah, you better believe it. And a cop car.
Oh, not only am I going to put a siren, but I'm putting a cop car. I am letting him know that the popo is coming.
I mean, look at this cool guy.
Very cool.
And I keep saying guy. I don't, know.
So you met the angel of death, Kevin. I just want to give a shout out to Edward Scissorhands. I was obsessed with Adam's Family and Edward Scissorhands when I was a kid, when I was young, and I just, wow. It's
sad.
such a compelling story. It's so good. It's sad. Winona Ryder looks weird as a blonde. Let's all admit that right now. Okay? She doesn't. Some people are not meant to have light hair. Okay? I think I'm probably one of those people. I think if I showed up with blonde hair, everyone would be like, hey, what are you doing?
I'd like to see that.
I'd like to see it too for a second. God, my feet are sour. I just took my shoes off just to relax.
God, my feet stink.
Let me know if you get an odor over there. Because it is pungent for me. Okay, look at her. I mean, and I get it. Her hair's not like strawberry blonde or anything. Winona Ryder's still beautiful as fuck. But my personal preference of this woman's appearance, okay, as another woman,
okay,
my personal preference is her hair dark. I like her hair dark. What can I say? Is that such a problem for me to just say?
It's it's not up to you to say what color.
Oh,
which one?
Sorry, click on the one with the mom and him. Oh God, the mom. She was just almost Stepford Wivey, like 1 hour photo. Yeah. Oh yeah.
She really loved getting her hair done by him.
10 hair-raising facts about Edward Scissorhands.
It says Edward Scissorhands hands. So these look like they are available for purchase.
Okay, that is just absolutely wonderful. I'll be adding that to my cart. You could make your own Edward Scissorhands at your local Home Depot or Harbor Freight Tools or and not an AutoZone. I mean, you could even make an Edward Scissorhands replica glove at Walmart.
You get you a couple packs of scissors and a glove.
That's it. Simple.
Looks like he's got 2 large scissors and the rest are just blades.
Okay, so if you look closely. Thank you guys first off for joining this class, Intricate Studies of Edward Scissorhands, the movie.
When do we get to make the gloves?
Oh, now. That's what everybody always starts my class at JUCO.
I was told we would to bring our supplies to the first class because we would be starting our gloves.
Oh, that is crazy. Okay, sorry about that. I don't know who told you that. It's like this rumor that gets started every year. It's like, guys, calm down. It's the first day of class. I haven't even introduced myself. You're already talking about, making yourself a costume. How can you make yourself the costume if you don't even know what you're actually making?
I'm making Scissorhands, just like in the movie.
It's not that simple, kid. What's your name?
Frankie.
Frankie.
Frank, and then my last name's Key. Frank Key.
Frank Key. Got it. Well, Frank Key, nice to meet you, kiddo. How old are you?
I'm
'Cause
13.
You're 13, and
Yeah.
you're taking a class at a Johnson County Community College. That is just really wonderful. That's good. I like that. This is going to be good for us, guys. Everybody clap it up. Clap it up for the kid in here. This is nice, okay?
Oh, wow. Thanks.
So, yeah. You
yeah,
know?
I got the syllabus, and it said on there that we will be making our very own pair of Edward Scissorhands hands. And I'm interested because I'm going to do cosplay next summer. I'm going to do a cosplay booth out in my front yard.
Oh, okay.
And people come by and I'll sign autographs as Edward Scissorhands.
Okay, Frank Key. Let me tell you something. Love that. So, you also missed a lot of other fun stuff that was on that syllabus. For the first 3 weeks, we're not even going to be thinking about making the Edward Scissorhands costume, okay? We're not going to be doing that.
What's the point?
Well, we're going to be reading the script over and over again.
I know it by heart.
Frank Key, you don't got what it takes to make an Edward Scissorhands. I guarantee you couldn't make it right here, right now, even if you tried, you little nitwit.
You know what? You know what I would do if I was Edward Scissorhands right now?
What would you do?
Cut
Frank
your head
Key?
off.
Wow.
Cut your whole head off.
Oh, God.
I'd pretend I was cutting your hair and then I'd cut your head off.
Oh, boy. Frank Key. Bye-bye.
Huh?
Well, you just made your number one fatal error on your first day of Johnson County Community College. Excuse me, something just fell out of my ear. Let me put it back. Okay. Little Frank Key, let me tell you something, okay? You're surrounded by a bunch of adults. Let me tell
Yeah.
you something before I get you out of here on the way. You just made your biggest fatal mistake you'll ever make in your life. You just threatened the life of a Johnson County Community College professor.
Yeah.
Okay?
I didn't
You know
say
what
I
that
was going
means?
to kill you. I said I was going to cut
No.
your head off.
Said you were going to cut my head off. You threatened me. That's a threat. Did everyone in here hear that?
Yeah.
Class has spoken.
With all due respect, though,
Frank Key.
he's just a kid, man. He's just a kid.
Well, yeah, he's a kid, but he's annoying.
Have you ever known of a kid just to cut somebody's head off?
Well, no.
Yeah, you're overreacting. Let the kid stay. You know, he wants to make us mans and do cosplay.
This is the thing. But okay, can I? You know what? Listen. Here's what we're gonna do, class. Okay, this is what we're gonna do. Okay, you want to do the little Edward Scissorhands thing? Great, I can promise you that. We'll do that. We'll start on it today. At the end of the class, we got what? An hour? Oh, let me check my watch.
Yeah.
We've got an hour left in this class, okay? So today, we can just start on the little Scissorhands costume. But at first, I'd like to really talk about something
All right.
very deep.
Facts,
Okay.
I got him.
Okay. Give me your favorite. What is your thesis statement of Edward Scissorhands, the movie starring Johnny Depp and Winona Ryder? What's your thesis statement, little Frankie?
Well, my thesis statement is that even though he was a troubled boy who had hands that were made of scissors, all he really wanted was love and compassion. And he just really liked cutting hair. That's it.
Okay, that was actually a pretty decent synopsis of the thing. That's not bad. I will say that. But one thing I will ask you, and I'll ask you right now, and something you couldn't even begin to imagine me, or you couldn't even begin to talk to me about, okay? How is Edward going to start a family with those hands? You can't even answer a question like that.
I can
okay?
answer
You're a
it, ma'am.
13-year-old child.
The reason
You're not man enough to be in this class.
Listen, he doesn't use his hands to reproduce. He uses his penis, and his penis, as far as I know, is regular penis. He'll simply put on oven mitts on each one of his scissors as he embraces his wife or soon-to-be mother of his child and penetrate the woman and make a baby.
Wow, you really thought this out, kid, because I'm going to be honest. All these years, all I've ever said to myself, all these years. I mean, I always say at the end of this class, at the end of the year, I always say, oh man, would have been fun if he could have had a family.
Yeah.
Would have been fun. Half robot, half, all sorts of fun stuff. So yeah.
Wait. Did you say half robot?
Yeah.
He's not a robot. He's a human guy.
Well, there's definitely some Robert properties, or excuse me, not Robert. There's
I don't
definitely
know if you're
some.
qualified to run this class if you're calling Edward Scissorhands a robot.
No, I was just kind of saying, he's a little void of a bit of a personality. Okay, that's all I was
See
saying.
your credentials there, community college teacher.
Right here.
University of Phoenix?
Yeah.
Not real.
What do you mean that's not real? I paid $22,000 to go there. Okay,
That's an online school.
$22,000. Have you even ever heard of that kind of money? Have you?
No.
University of Phoenix? Oh, let me go ahead and University of fuck you up.
Wow. Are you just threatening me? Did you guys hear her threaten me?
No.
She threatened me.
No, I did not
I'm
threaten
a
you.
child.
No.
And all I wanted to do, be a real boy.
Frank Key, are you telling this classroom that you're not a real boy?
I like to
Because
fancy
if that's
myself.
what's going on, I think today we could fix you up with a nice pair of scissor hands. But
That's what I've been trying to do, ma'am.
oh, okay. Well, I was sorry. I thought you were admitting you're not a real boy. I mean, things have really gotten out of hand here. I thought this was a Pinocchio type situation. That's what I was preparing mentally for. You said you wanted to be a real boy. We're talking about Edward Scissorhands. It's like, who made him? Where did he
I
come?
want to be a real boy like Edward Scissorhands.
Well, kid, you've come to the right place, okay? We're gonna train you every single day. You're gonna be spending here with these old bucks up in here. We're gonna change your life, okay, kid?
All right.
So here, class is about to be up, but I do sell jewel pods for $5 a pod if you or your buddies are ever interested. So just
I'll
let
take,
me know.
one of the golden
No. I'm
tobaccos.
not doing any of that today. We're not doing any of that today. But hey, tell your friends, okay? See you on Tuesday in
All
class.
right, bye,
okay?
everybody.
Okay, bye. Bye, kid. Yep. Uh-huh.
Bye, guys. The kids should just bought one for $2.29 on Amazon instead of signing up for a whole class.
Yeah. Instead, went to a community college. What a nice kid. Nice kid. Just really there to have fun. That was probably me when I was a kid, correcting everyone.
Yeah. Adult authentic Edward Scissorhand costume.
Good God. I mean, okay, so let's get back to, so you met Edward Scissorhands and Kat Von D, and then you saw Theo Von's show. How was it?
Oh, God, it was so good. Laura Peak,
How'd she do?
excellent.
Oh, that's
Ari.
so cool.
Excellent. Theo, excellent. Who else was on it? Oh, there was a guy. I don't know if you've heard of him. What's that guy's name? David Spade.
Oh my God, he was on the show. Did he crush? What did he do? What kind of jokes did he do? Was he riffing? Was he just fucking around? What was happening?
We saw him twice in the same week, and he did pretty much the same set.
Really?
Kind of
I love to
switched
hear
it
that.
up. Kind of did different kind of crowd work things.
Mhm.
But then he walked by and
Fondled you?
I touched David Spade and
On accident?
on purpose. Whitney Cummings was there and she's like, "Hey, this is Paige
Hey,
and
hey.
Chelsea and Libbie," and he was like, "Oh, nice to meet you."
Whitney said to you, she was like, "Hey, Libbie, that's David Spade. You can touch him if you want."
I was like,
So, and you guys all kind of shook his hand, did
And
whatever
he was on his way out.
on his way. I saw that you got photos. You guys got actual cool photos at the Comedy Store, which
that was wild.
I mean,
I looked cute and wore makeup every night, except that night
you looked beautiful.
we were
in the
running
picture.
behind, and I didn't get to put any makeup on. Oh, I'm so mad.
Please don't be mad because I promise you, I was looking at those pictures and all I could think was like, God, Libbie looks so fucking beautiful.
Oh, I don't know why. That picture just made me look better than I did. I looked so bad.
Well, guess what? Van Corona did his thing. Or Trey Conrad or whoever. I don't know who does all the...
What was his name?
I can't remember. And it's like, I don't want to act like I know because I don't know them.
Uh-oh, Randy wrote something down.
Hey, Randy,
It sounds like maybe your computer is doing something.
Yeah.
Sounds like you're doing something weird.
You're not going to believe this, but it sounds like your computer is acting up.
Oh, shit.
Wow, gave us the light right when we said that to him. Interesting. What's that?
David Spade.
Oh, okay. I was confused.
Favorite movie? Oh, yeah. It's Tommy Boy.
Now, did you say that to him just like
There
that
wasn't
when
time.
you met him? Did you
Wasn't
say
time.
favorite movie?
I just shook his hand.
Okay, got
Just
it.
shook his hand.
Got it. Okay. And Whitney, how was Whitney?
Whitney
she's
was-
so beautiful and adorable with her little baby.
Nice. Just we didn't know she was going to be there. Just appeared out of nowhere and looking cool and fun. Who else did we see? I think that's all the celebrities we saw.
Unreal.
Saw Mark Maron driving out of the parking lot.
He's so fucking funny.
Who else did I see?
Do you listen to, I used to listen to his podcast and
I
it's like,
don't.
I just can't keep up with comedy podcasts anymore. Like
There's too many.
there's too many. And I mean, when I'm listening to podcasts, I'll listen to comedy ones every once in a while, but most of the time I'm like, let's do a true crime. Let's do something like this, like.
Oh shit! That reminds me. I started listening to that book you told me to listen to.
Which one?
Now I can't even think of her fucking name.
Oh, Maria Bamford.
Yes, I started listening to that.
What'd you think so
I thought
far?
it was good so far.
How far in are you?
I probably listened like 20 minutes.
Mm.
Half an
Nice.
hour. I forgot I had it though till just now.
For sure. It's great. Yeah, I need to be reading. There's so many fucking things I need to be doing this week before we leave, and
There's not enough time.
I'm falling apart. I'm not. I actually I feel kind of calm. I'm like, it is going to be okay because I feel like each time we've gone out, I have learned something. And I've gotten better and better each time. And, I'm not saying I've got an A plus of like road life each time, but you learn something every time is what I'm saying.
You learn to pack less each time.
You do. And that's the biggest thing. You learn to fucking pack less. We don't need as much.
Mm-mm.
We really don't.
I had to get a brand new suitcase for the podcast stuff because the handle just broke right off.
Oh no. I got a brand new suitcase. I got a big fucker. You know my brand? Did I tell you about this yet?
No, but I remember your suitcase busting a gut in Bahamas.
God, that was scary.
How did you even get it home?
I got it home because I utilized my surroundings at the Bahamas Airbnb. I looked around for whatever handyman things that I could find. And in one of the cubbies, I found these.
How do you say,
like some kind of magnetic door lock had 3M tape on back of it. Magneto from
You took and put?
X YouTubes. He's on YouTube. Magneto.
Yes.
He's on YouTube.com.
You put the tape on the coot case?
So I take on
On the coot case?
So what I took on the tape. I took on 3M tape and made it all into 0M because it was the label was off. So
You put this on suitcase and it stick?
what I did, I take this little kind of triangle, isosceles triangle, a squared plus b squared equals c squared, with kind of Pythagorean guy. This
Right?
little triangle is literally what it looks like. It looks
Yes.
like a triangle.
Right? Yes. Tell me how you fix.
Triangle magnet. I take off tape. I shove in hole. I do that with 3 separate magnet lock combinations. So what I have done in result is made suitcase good for me. Made magneto lock combo situation for Airbnb unusable for them. But
And this is okay because
I am fine.
they have extra, how do you say, $1,200
Yes. Kayak.
from stupid kayak.
They have extra money from us. So
Because, they say to them, oh, you must pay for it, you lose. But then in my head, I think, this mother bitch has insurance. He's not going to pay for this fucking thing.
no, this motherfucker is going to. He's fucking us. That's what they do. So you know what? No, you can be mad as much as you want. Oh, it's not your cabinet lock to take or to. Guess what? I said this is tape. 3M is tape. I did not even see a lie. I don't know what you're talking about. It was tape. It
You
was
come to
Scotch
St.
tape.
Louis Airport and suitcase open, everything on turnstile going.
Yes.
Zoom, zoom.
This is not going to happen for me. Exactly.
Was
No.
it okay when you got home?
Everything was great. 3M tape did a great job. And Airbnb was fine, wonderful. We'll give 4 stars out of 5.
I'll give 4. I should give
3.5.
if they said to me, "Hey, you don't have to pay for a kayak because kayak costs $300, not for shipping and this and that and the other thing, and take boat." I will put kayak on to plane and fly to there.
That's all we
Cheaper.
need to do. UPS ground, not ground. Air. Air. UPS air. It's very simple, and they just don't get it.
Did you guys talk about this on the podcast?
No.
We lost a kayak.
Yeah,
Randy.
we lost the motherfucking kayak because we're
stupid.
We're fucking dumb. We're dilly-dallying around, not fucking being responsible adults, and we're fucking around. That's what happened, okay?
And they went out to sea, and it's the brightest green. It's the brightest green kayak you've ever seen.
This is how bright green the kayak. Google it right now. It's called Lifetime.
Oh, I've already looked it up because I wanted to see how much it was.
Me too, because I wanted to see how much they were
And I go,
royally fucking
it's
us.
not. And then she showed me she showed us the printout of the VAT and all that.
She went to, what is VAT? What is this VAT?
Some kind of tax. What is it?
Green.
Green.
Green kayak. Kayak.
What?
Yak. Kayak. Dicks. Oh, you put dicks. Don't go. That's funny.
Because this is what I find.
Oh, they got it. The store. Store dicks.
Oh, it went up since the last time I looked.
Oh my God, this is actually nice. So
is this a longer one or
if
something?
you actually focus your attention on me, this is actually not a fucking kayak.
I will go.
Okay, but that is fine.
Are you sure?
No, but that is the same color.
It's the Guster. No, this is it.
It was not Guster.
Oh no,
Guster
let me look.
This had multiple. This has 1 seat. 1 seat. You don't.
This one?
Yes.
It's got the hole. Yes.
Yeah, kind of like.
And we were like, oh, yeah, that's to fill up water with. And then I read it's like to store stuff. If we'd put water in there.
Brett would have been a goner.
A goner.
Oh, I thought it was just. Wow. Okay, so I mean, look how bright green this is. That is in the sea. Do you think there was a guy who was like on a boat and was like, "Oh, damn, that's a nice kayak,"
and didn't think whether there was a person or not that fell off?
Oh shit!
If I saw a boat out there, I'd be like, "Uh-oh."
Oh, I'd be so scared. I'd be like,
I'd be like this.
I'd be like, am I going to get arrested if I pick this up? Because I once went to a Grateful Dead concert, and after all the druggies got up and the lights turned on, I walked around with a bag and collected a bunch of items and put them into my bag and kept them. And now I still have those items. In fact, one of them happens to be a lime green drug rug blanket that I will provide Randy with a photo of so that you guys can see I'm positively not lying. Group mind is everywhere. And
I'm dead. There's Brett.
Oh, God. But what I'm saying is, those items are now yours. What was I talking about? I forgot. I started.
You were talking
Going
about
deep
the
in the bit.
kayak. Did you happen to see how Brett took the kayak out? What's your name over there, Frank?
Frank Keys.
I just gotta find the fucking episode. Look at this thumbnail, dude.
The thumbnail's
There's me sitting on the kayak.
Oh, dude, I've seen the thumbnail a million times. It's so fucking stupid. I kind of like clicked through one time just to see like what was going on.
Mhm. I just want to get on the first.
Look at Rafe standing back there. I literally
you
thought that
guys
was my
in the
dad
background
for a
are the
second.
Are is the funniest part of the whole
Like,
thing.
what are we doing?
You're just walking around chit chatting. There you are back there. God. Ooh. Whoa. Look at you back
Ladies
there.
and gentlemen, Tina Dybal's coming in here quickly.
Did I already play it? I just want to see the one clip of him in
of him in the water
Yes.
going. Oh God, Libby, it's the funniest thing in the world.
Cast,
Oh, it's within the first like
when it was
3
bright and
minutes,
sunny
2 minutes
and
you play it.
beautiful. And about halfway through setting it up,
Where's
I
the
discovered
little
that my body couldn't go any further.
the little timer thing? Look at you back there, just having a good old time.
The thing that prompted me to hurry up and get going
Here
here
it
was
comes.
that Brett Boone official. I don't know if you know who he is. He's a friend of ours. He got in a kayak and said he was gonna kayak to the next island over, and we don't know if. He's gonna make it. I just wanted to start documenting in case.
That is the kayak that is lost at sea. So I hope it found a good owner. Somebody's living on it, a fish, a bird, someone shitting on it. I hope someone is doing something and bouncing on that thing. You know what I'm saying?
It is a nice kayak.
It was very nice. I was impressed.
It was very comfortable. Usually I'm not comfortable sitting on them. That one I was comfortable.
Oh, I had a great time.
But yeah, we had to pay $1,200 to replace it.
Yep. So subscribe to our patreon.com/Slop City, www.patreon.com/Slop City. That's a way that you could support the podcast. Thank you for joining the Slop City Pledge Drive for the Patreon. This is a grassroots movement. It is not publicly funded. Well, technically it is, actually. It is publicly funded. Grassroots movement. Slop City Pledge Drive. Head on over to www.patreon.com/Slop City and help us repay some of the debt from losing our kayak because we are irresponsible
You're
children.
idiots.
Thank you so much. Good night, everybody. We love you.
Wait, are we going goodbye?
Oh, yeah, for sure. No, I mean, I was like doing a bit, but I also was like, I mean, Randy kind of got it all set up.
I saw him the bell ding. I was like, wait a minute, what?
So I was fine. Well, we
right.
we have to wait on you to say it.
Bye, everyone. And cut.
You dumb, super looking bitch.
Whoa.